John, you picked up a couple wins at the Dakota Speedway and the Southwest Speedway last year, but as often as the good luck came, so did the bad luck. Reflecting back on the season, how do you think your 2020 season went for you?
It started out good, and then, I don't know, I was right there, but my maintenance program kind of fell down, and I had some wrecks I was involved in, and then I didn't tear the car completely apart, and it kind of backfired me, like the last night when I didn't even get to start the feature because my upper controller broke, but I probably would have been involved in the big wreck at the end of the day, so it's probably better off,
You've raced other car classes in the past, and you've had quite a bit of success here in the hobby stocks. Have you given any thought to racing another racing division for a new challenge in the near future?
I gotta fix my car, and I have another car I can drive, and I'm building another one over here for the hobby stocks. I like the hobby stocks for my budget because my budget kind of says, well, I got all kinds of big ideas to race higher classes, but then when it comes down to it, I can't afford it. But like the car behind me is my stock car that I built like 10 years ago, and I've never raced it, and I'm actually going to race it down in Bristol here in March. So I might race that a few times this year while I'm fixing my other car. So.
Well, the racing season is just a few weeks away. What are you currently working on right now to get ready for the upcoming season?
Well, I gotta get ready for Bristol, so this is my priority right now. I got some things I gotta change because it's gonna be a fast track, and so the things that are done I gotta redo now. But being I've never raced it and I've only drove my brother's stock car, that kind of gave me an idea what I needed to change without ever driving the car. So, but like my hobby stock, I gotta get that ready for Mandan this summer because that's my main class. So that's going to take a lot of work, but I'm kind of waiting for warmer weather, so it's going to work out good in the end,
You own many, many, many race cars as well as personal cars. Of all the cars you own, do you have a favorite car?
Oh, I like them all. The wing car is a fan favorite, but I don't know. I'd say this car here that's underneath all this mess here, that's my first Coronet hobby stock. That's probably my favorite because that thing taught me how to win races, and that's what I've been going off of, and it's still working to this day. And the setups and stuff that I learned back then they didn't have the the internet or nothing, so you kind of had to learn everything on your own, and now it's a lot easier, but at the same time it's harder to get information. And so I still remember everything I learned from that car, and this is going to probably be a favorite car of mine too. Yeah, they're all my favorites. I mean, I like them all. That's why I still own all my race cars. So.
What are your goals for the upcoming racing season, and what do you want to accomplish this year?
Ooh, goals. Right now I just got to get the car fixed, the wing car. I got a lot of people that donate a lot of money and help me out financially to get that car going, so I kind of obligated to get that going. I'm a one-man guy, and I got all kinds of irons in the fire here, so I'm trying to do the best I can. But going down to Bristol, I want to finish that deal. I don't want to blow up the first corner or something, so that's kind of a goal. I'm not going to win, but I'm going to race that track, and after that, hopefully it's just the same, run consistent every week,
Mm-hmm. And then where can the fans find you racing this summer? What are your big racing plans?
Mandan for sure, Dickinson with the stock car when I can afford it, so I'm not going to commit to anything there. It's just going to be a few races here and there, and who knows, I'll drive anything, I guess, if the time comes. So I didn't know, like last year I got put into a street stock and drove that 4 or 5 times, and it was getting better every week, and that was fun. But 2 cars in one night's a lot of work, especially for I got one pit guy, Mike Jasic, and he really helped out this year. I've never really had a pit crew up until last year, so just a guy to keep the fuel in the car and help check air. I understand when people say, oh, they help, they couldn't do it. I've always done it by myself, but I would have never attempted to race the 2 cars if I didn't even have help last year. So Usually I'm just flying by my seat of my pants by myself, so, but, yeah, I guess that's what I got going, I guess. Mandan, Jamestown, Dickinson, and that's about it.
You've been around dirt track racing since before you could walk, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Tell us a story. What is the craziest thing you've ever seen in dirt track racing on or off the track? It can involve you or not. What is the craziest thing you've ever seen in dirt track racing?
Craziest thing? Oh boy. Put me on the spot there. Craziest. I mean, there's lots of stuff that's crazy.
2 hours later.
For like a amazement, I've been involved with some crazy stuff. One time I wrecked my tranny in Bismarck, because Bismarck used to race on Wednesdays, and I didn't have another tranny, and I was going to college, so I didn't have the time to swap it out. So I took my old 4-wheel drive that's outside, and back then you could get in races for free because you pack track. You help pack track, you get in for free. So then I was out there, and my buddy Chris Trespass out of Washburn, he had a truck behind me with no windshield, so I kind of laid on the gas, and when I let off the gas, it was still wide open. So I went in the corner 1 and 2 about 60 mile an hour, and I held on for dear life, and it started hopping. And this is probably way before your time, so you don't even remember this either. Probably 99. And I blew the right rear, and it flipped up onto its roof and then skidded down into the guardrail. And that was pretty crazy too. But I still got the truck, so everything's fixable, you know. But that was a pretty dumb moment also in time.